Greetings and hello, my beautiful souls. This is a personal read. This is a twin flame read. I'm going to get right into the read. So, confusion, feeling defeated or left behind. Okay, there's a lot going on right now when we talk about the masculine right here in your situation. What I do see is that there's something that you may have told him during a last conversation you may have had, something you may have told him, but that's kind of weighing heavy on his brain. Did you mention anything about this twin flame stuff? Did you mention anything to him about the spiritual stuff? Because I see this something is just really weighing down on his mind, has him freaked out. It's kind of something that he just keeps thinking over and over about. You say there is a girlfriend, but I see him like just kind of just overthinking and thinking and thinking about whatever it was that you told him. It's weighing him down, okay? I do see that there's a lot going on. There's a lot of mixed emotions going on for the both of you. But I do see a new beginning, but this is part of your journey. It's like both of you right now are suffering in some sort of way. And for him, I believe that it's just more of a fear. And I want to say like fear based on his belief. Like something has triggered something inside of him. And that's just something that that's why I'm wondering if you mentioned the twin flame or brought that up, or maybe in the past you did, but it's something that's been coming up lately. Like he's been seeing more people, or maybe even posts or something on social media about the twin flame or twin soul. And I feel like that's something that's like really kind of penetrating into his brain right now. But because of his fear, because the way religiously he's been brought up, that's something that's like not, it's preposterous, okay? So I do feel him being kind of like bound by his own belief. And it's something that you told him, something that you guys spoke about that he's just thinking so much about. Right now he is in a soulmate connection. There is a contract. There is some karma that these two need to release. So he will be coming out of this. But she's walking away. She's going to be the one that's going to walk away. So when he does come out of this, he is going to feel a little defeated. He's going to feel a little distraught. He's going to feel kind of a little puzzled because he's thinking so much about whatever it is that you told him. And he's trying to move forward in life and make something stable, and and everything kind of feels calm and everything feels peaceful. And of course it does, because this is a soulmate connection. And in the beginning they are so peaceful, they're so wonderful, they're so loving, and it's like, wow, we just have this connection, this is great, this is awesome. But then the lesson starts coming and the karmic release starts coming, and that's when we kind of see little waves in our, smooth sailing. But I see her as just like, boom, dropping this relationship and leaving him totally puzzled. And because he feels so secure and he feels so content and so comfortable with this person, it's kind of mind-boggling to him. But he's still got your conversation in his head. So those wheels are still spinning in his head when all of this happens. He starts to read. I almost feel like, I don't know if he's awakened yet, but I feel like there's an awakening that is about to happen where he's going to be like, oh, okay. And he's going to start doing his own research. I do feel a new opportunity coming, like a new beginning for him. Once he ends this, it's going to be like the sun comes up and it's a beautiful day, and it's like, wow, you don't even remember what happened yesterday or what you were doing yesterday, because today is such a beautiful day. It's that type of a new start, a fresh beginning and a fresh journey for him. But again, whatever it is that you told him is really playing in his head. But don't worry about this girlfriend and what is to happen and conspire, even if, they look like they're getting serious or something. It's going to be cold turkey. She's just going to end things with him. I'm not seeing it, but why do we end things? Maybe somebody better comes along, or somebody from her past that she's kind of hooked on comes back. But this is definitely a soulmate lesson. It's not like a tragic one, like we would say, like a karmic partner where you have this ugly karma to clear, and you're like cats and dogs. No, it's not that type of a lesson. This is more of a peaceful release of something, like their souls have come together before in past lives, and this has ended not so great. But this time it's something that they're going to work through to where they both have that completion that, okay, we've come back, we've made amends, we've made peace with each other, now we go on our separate ways. But he's going to be totally puzzled, like, what the hell happened? I mean, what did I do? He's going to be thinking a lot of this stuff. But then that's when the awakening happens, and that's where he's more thinking about whatever it was you told him. So maybe you haven't told him this yet. Maybe this is a future conversation, but I feel like you've already told him, because it's kind of like something that's weighing on his mind right now. And I think seeing you triggers it more. And then he's starting to see signs where he'll see. If you mention twin flame, he's going to see, like, two flames, or he's going to see the word twin. He's going to see different stuff like that that's going to kind of activate and trigger in him what it was that you kind of planted. And I said it in the weekly read that seeds are being planted. So I feel like you've planted that seed already. But again, this is like they're soulmates and they have some issues to go through. But I know, like, right now you're going through your own suffering, and he's also going through his own suffering, even though it doesn't look like it. I mean, DC, remember, this is all eternal. It's all within us. Everything that's happening, even on the outside, it's all smoke and mirrors, and nobody can really tell what we're going through. But deep inside, we got some heavy shit going on. So I hope this has answered your question. It's still, he still has some stuff that he needs to do, but don't take any of this personal, and don't let it bother you. And him not messaging back or not contacting you, or him just totally going silence right now with you. He's deep in thought. He is very deep in thought, but I feel like he's bound by his own, when we grow up, the twin flame concept, if that's what you spoke to him, that's not something everybody believes in. So it might very well be that, or something that you told him, that he's really overthinking and thinking a lot in his mind, and that's kind of keeping him in his own little bird cage right now. So just continue to live your life and have that joy, that laughter, and your own harmony. And again, like I've told all of the twins, both masculine and feminine, we really need to put up our spiritual boundaries and protect ourselves. So I hope this has answered your question. I thank you. I thank everybody out there for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. You guys are my boost. You guys give me so much. You have no idea how much. When I get your feedback, and it's like, wow, this is amazing, and we're all on this together, and somewhere and somehow, we're all parallel to each other, and I think it's great that we have each other. So again, questions or comments below, and to all of you out there, just live your day with love, laughter, and harmony. Namaste.